Hey everyone, welcome to another Lazy Chef. Today we are doing a cheeseburger mac and cheese. It's going to be pretty good. And we have a special guest, my cousin Christina. She is helping in the kitchen. So we're going to get started, and here we go. So this mess in front of you is the ingredients that we're going to be using today. We have some sharp cheddar. We also have some Gruyere cheese, butter, flour, some Rotel tomatoes, garlic, onions, milk, heavy whipping cream, your pasta, an onion, and some ground beef. So while Chris figures out how to open the cheese so that she can shred a cup of each, I'm going to start heating up the cast iron, and we're going to brown off our ground beef. Now that our pan's hot, we're going to throw in the beef, and then we're going to break that up. And we'll season it liberally with steak seasonings. So our beef is browned off. We're going to pull it off of the heat and just let it sit on the side. We're also bringing the noodles up to a boil. We're going to cook these ones for 7 minutes until they're al dente. Now that our beef is done, we're starting the sauce. We're first melting a stick of butter. Then we're going to saute the onions and garlic and add in flour to make a roux. I've seasoned the onions with salt and pepper. We're going to let these cook down for about 3 or 4 minutes before we add the garlic. That way the garlic taste isn't going to all cook out. It's kind of delicate. The onions take a lot more punishment. So our garlic and onions are sauteed. I just added in a 1/4 cup of flour. We're going to whisk this around until it browns off. It'll get an actual popcorn smell to it when it's done. Our roux is looking pretty good. It's developed a golden color, starting to smell a little bit like popcorn. We're going to now add the milk and heavy cream, 1.5 cups of each. We're just going to add them a little bit at a time and incorporate them until we have the sauce. Keep stirring, Chris. So our milk and heavy cream are incorporated into the sauce. It's still a little runny, but now the best part comes in. 4 cups of cheese. Oh yeah. And that is some ooey gooey deliciousness. Cheesy. So our cheese sauce is done. Now we can add back in the beef and add in the Rotel tomatoes, and that's going to be the base for our cheeseburger macaroni. Now, if that doesn't look good, I don't know what's wrong with you. Beefy, cheesy awesomeness. So our sauce is pretty much done now. I seasoned it with a little bit of Cajun seasonings to give it some kick. Gotta have a little bit of spice to the food. Now that the sauce is finished, we're going to add the noodles and let them cook. A little bit of that starch is going to come off, thicken the macaroni. This is being a pain, so I'll be back.
That's pretty good.
And there you have it. Someone else verifies that my food actually tastes good too. So that's my lazy cheeseburger macaroni. Enjoy. Try it yourself sometime.